So, what is going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee movie concept art. Sunstreaker. A lot of words. Ton of words. Too many words, even. This is the concept art Sunstreaker based off of the Bumblebee movie concepts. I recall nothing of seeing these. It's unlike Megatron, who was the catalyst to that whole thing, where Megatron did have concept art, and people did want that. I also own that one. I need to re-review that one, too, because this was one of the last ones I did before I kind of did the Purge videos, because I just wasn't happy with them anymore. But as far as this guy goes, he is cool. He's shelf-warming my local Walmarts. Well, all but one of them, which is my close one, because they don't like Transformers. They don't like toys there, if I'm being honest. They have, like, none. But this guy is pretty neat, nonetheless. He is a Sunstreaker. Sunstreaker being my, I want to say second. He really isn't. My second favorite Autobot, I think, is like Blue Streak, honestly. I don't know why. I really like Blue Streak. When I thought about it, I was like, I do really like Blue Streak for no reason. I mean, this figure is really nice. No kibble on the back. That doesn't save the arms, though, or the legs. He's a little kibbly, especially these stupid-looking arm flaps here. It's just kind of there. Not much you could do. The chest piece, though, looks pretty cool. I actually quite like it. Head sculpt also looks quite nice. He does have blue eyes, though you can't really see them with the lighting. Yeah, they're there, though. They are there. The detailing on the face is nice. They have his little Sunstreak ears. Pretty sure I stole that one from Theo. But as far as it goes, pretty nice. I like these little wheels back here. The little bit of blue looks nice. Orange, I like the orange on him because I know typically with Sunstreaker they tend to go with red as his secondary thing. Like they go like yellow, black, red. But the orange, I don't mind. I actually kind of like the orange. I think it would have looked pretty good in red as well. I might have even preferred red, but the orange does not look bad as a kind of accent. I like it. I like his big shoulder pads. It's kind of a different Sunstreaker take with these big shoulder pads. They look really cool. I mean, there's not much else really to say. Basic feet kind of look like Bumblebee's feet, which honestly wouldn't shock me because for those who don't know about the whole Bumblebee movie stuff, they really liked using those character models. So the Shockwave that I reviewed, I'm pretty sure I did review it. Yes, I did. That I reviewed is kind of using parts from the Optimus from the Bumblebee movie. So basically, there's parts on it. Like there's an Autobot badge on the Studio Series Shockwave on his forearm that's only there because it was a reused asset from Optimus Prime's character model. That's the whole thing of it. I'm not joking. Although that could also lead to the fact that, oh, maybe Shockwave was a whole turncoat anyway. Who knows? But this does look good. He has two accessories, as you can see. These two guns, they're double-barreled. They're there. They're kind of unique looking. I feel like they look like the arm-mounted guns more than anything. This one does not want to come out. Which sadly reveals his unpainted hands. Oh, they would look so much better with that, like, gray. I don't know why they didn't do it. Like, there's paint on them all over the place. They could have put it somewhere. The guns, they do combine for storage, which is why I turned them around. They just slide together like so. And you can store them how you want. I kind of usually go for the upward. If they would peg together fully. Either way, they're on the back. It's fine. There they are. So you can just kind of store them behind there like so. And I mean, that looks pretty good. Nothing too bad about it. You can see a lot of the arm detailing now. And also how weird his arms are because of these like kibble flaps. Like if it was just these, it would look great. But these weird kibble flaps are on an angle. So it looks like his arms are indented. And it's just kind of weird. It's always with the Studio Series Bumblebee figures that have these weird kibble arms. Always. And I don't know why. But that's his accessories and, well, his arms, I guess. So let's take a look at the articulation, which is a ball joint in the head, forward, back, outward, elbow, swivel, forward, back, outward, swivel, knee joint, tilty tilt, but not very good tilty tilts. And he does have a forward and back motion at the ankle as well, so that's good. And a waist. I didn't mention the waist. It's there. So yeah, I mean, decent. It's standard at this point. It's not amazing. It's just, you know, hey, he's a basic Transformer guy. You know what you're getting into. Anyway, that is his robot mode, so let's get into that transformation, which is actually kind of really good. Like, it's probably the best part about this figure, if I'm being honest. Like, the robot's cool, but this transformation is even cooler. Flip the panels that are on the arms out like that, and this is why they're kind of weird and curved, because the alt mode is really strange as well. Because, again, concept art, they can do what they want with it. Take the feet and fold them forward. Take these little side bits here, and they literally move 2 inches down. No, I'm not joking. Come on, feet. Go on. They don't want to do it. Anyway, they literally do move like 2 feet to the left. Look at that. There you go. I don't think this foot's in there correctly, because this one does not want to go into its place. Come on. It doesn't want to do it. We'll do it later. We'll focus on the rest of it. Anyway, so once that's done, now it kind of starts going a little wild in the chest piece department. Open that, and then you pull out this whole center section and fold out little windows there. And then his head folds in, and this goes over it. And then this whole bit comes forward like so. It just kind of like extends outward. And then the legs peg together. There's that part. Now it wants to go into place. But now the center part of it doesn't want to peg together fully. There we are. Kind of. There it is. Take the arms. And you have to slide these little tab sections here up under the windows, and that keeps them from closing in on each other. Very smart of them. Take the shoulder pads, and they just kind of fold back like so. And here you have Sunstreaker's alternate form, which it's a cool little space car. Hey, it's a space car. It's a bit yellow. Being honest, there's a lot of paint mismatch, though, weirdly enough. That's neat. I do like this car mode. It's like a space Lamborghini, which makes sense, because, again, Sunstreaker is a Lamborghini most of the time. It has these wicked wheels that I mentioned. They're like the translucent blue ones. They do roll. Can't see it. We always have to use the back wall for that. But, I mean, underneath, looks like that. There you are. The car mode, it just looks good. I wish the shoulders did a little more, but it makes sense for them to just go back there like that. And then for these, if you have them lined up appropriately, there's 2 slots back there on those gray parts. And the guns just peg into those. Or at least it should. There we are. So I just do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nothing to it. It's just some guns on them. And I mean, I like the little headlight parts. The only bit of blue on them, only bit of blue paint is right there. It's weird. But again, this just looks really nice. Maybe you could have used a little bit more black or orange. Maybe I wish they kind of maybe had to put like orange here or something like that. Maybe some on the side. I feel like the side's a little too yellow. You know what I mean? I feel like there could have been a bit more paint somewhere. Otherwise, though, this thing's basically really good, and the transformation is really, really nice. But let's just get to my final thoughts on him, which are, yeah, he's actually really good. I mean, he's a shelf-warmer-y guy, though, which is weird. I think it's just because he's just a strange character who, again, isn't a movie character. He didn't exist in any movie anywhere. And I'm fine with that. I kind of wish that the studio series line would go a little bit further with this whole thing, not just for Bumblebee movie. No, not just for Bumblebee movie. For every movie. All I'm saying is the best figures from those old lines back in the early 2000s, late 2010s were the weirdos. Like, oh, here's the movie version of Mindwipe. Well, here he is. He's a banger. Look at him. But, like, why did they just stop that? They did so few that were like, you know, oh, this is just an original character or whatever from the studio series line. I love when they do that. And I love this idea. This whole thing of making a bunch of figures that are like just random. They just didn't exist in the movies. They were there. And it's like, oh, now you can have Sunstreaker with your guys. It's like, that's awesome. I want more of this idea, but with a lot with, like, the Bayverse stuff. Because imagine getting remakes of those old Bayverse guys, right? Like, can we get a new Long Arm? Like, they're running out of Bayverse characters. We're aware of that at this point. That's why it's branched out so far from the Bayverse stuff. That's why we're getting, like, nothing. The only, like, main characters they haven't touched is the twins, which, yeah, we know why they haven't actually, you know, done Skids and Mudfly. We know that. We know why they didn't, but, like, this is the epitome of what they need to do going forward for movie lines. Just do this. Keep the lines alive by making characters that weren't actually in the movies. People won't be mad about that. That was, like, a lot of people's favorite thing was when they just make these random characters. There's still some, obviously, they have left, but they're getting around to remakes. They're remaking the Bumblebee movie Bumblebee. That original one does suck, but, like, they're doing it again. Do different stuff, you know? Like, do a Bumblebee movie Barricade. I don't know. Do something cool. Do different stuff with the studio series line. We don't just need that at this point, because Generations is great, and we're getting a lot of cool stuff there, too. If they do that, Transformers is back to being, like, the best it's ever been. It's already in the best state it's ever been as a collector of it. The figures are they're amazing. But, like, add more lines to it, and it's over. If they do that, we're in the golden age, the true golden age, once again. But that's it. That wasn't even about him. That's just about how good of an idea he is. How good he is. He's like I give him a 4, actually. I mean, the transformation's really fun. The robot mode looks good other than the arms, if I'm being honest. I don't even mind the ones down on the legs. They're not that bad. It's just mostly the arms that suck. He's good. If you can get him, get him. I mean, he's shelf-warming my Walmart. He's probably shelf-warming yours, too, especially if mine has him, because my Walmarts don't stock nothing. But that is all for this review. This has been a review of Bumblebee movie Sunstreaker. This has been Delete signing out.